music. He's like love, 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 and music. La la la, love, 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 and music. Love, love.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is Jaylee's Corner. This is my review for Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. This is season 5, episode 1. This is a really good episode, I have to say. But you know what? Every season recently has started off with a good episode and then got real bullshitty as you went along the season. So let's hope that does not happen with Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. If you have not done so, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel, and then do not forget, once you are subscribed, to hit the notification button to let you know when I have new videos available. So yes. So you know, the episode came on and I'm like, is K Michelle the narrator? Like, I was completely confused because the first 2 or 3 minutes she was the one narrating the stuff, used as Mona Scott. But I'm like, okay, maybe she got a little narrator credit or whatever. She wanted to do some little extra, so she narrating the whole thing. Or it was because she was added on to this Hollywood cast, so no longer being on the Atlanta cast or whatever. Either way it go, I'm looking like, girl, we'll go ahead and narrate. They have a new intro. That was cute, the new pictures or whatever. First of all, Lyrica looks like the old Hazel in the face. And look at the intro of it and tell me she don't favor Hazel E. I don't know what she did to her face. She's real Hazel E-esque, okay, if you ask me. Moniece, the wig Moniece is wearing in the opening credit. Look, you know the neighborhood crackhead that has a weave and her roots is always darker than the ends. That's the wig that Moniece wore. I don't know who told her, yes, mommy, that works for you. No, it doesn't. No, the wig is thick. Okay, it looks like underneath that wig, she got like a braid out that's been waiting for like 6 months, so it's real poofy. Like it's like a 6 month sew-in poof up under there. I ain't like it at all. Dark roots and dark roots and blonde ends don't fit her. Not when it's that thick. Okay, it was thick. Okay, thicker than thieves, thicker than me. Anyway, so the episode starts off. We see K Michelle meeting with Moniece and Bridget. I refuse to call K Michelle Kimberly, okay? Because my thing is, I'll call her Kimberly when she stops acting like K Michelle. K Michelle, I feel like her alter ego. It's her feisty side. It's her fighter side or whatever. Until she is no longer K Michelle, I ain't calling her Kimberly at all. I'm Kimberly. No, you're K Michelle, okay? You have not shown us Kimberly yet, boo-boo. So she is in the midst of her surgery, getting that cement taken out her ass. This is before she had the surgeries where she was walking around with them drainage bags in her ass. So this is like the beginning stages of the surgery, which they have to then go in and like surgically like remove, like scoop by scoop, the cement and silicone and whatever glue that's all up her ass. Because what did she do? She went to someone's hotel room. She probably went to that lady who went to jail for it. That's probably where she got her ass shots from, because she said, I went to that girl up in Atlanta who was doing the ass shots in the hotel room, whatever, and it wasn't real because she couldn't afford the real one, so she went and just got the silicone, directly shot her ass. Silicone, cement, Elmer's glue, weave glue, eyelash glue, a whole bunch of it was not ass glue. And it took her some time to get better from that. Anyway, but you can't be going to these backyard doctors, getting braces in basements, getting ass shots in hotel rooms. Look, go to doctors' offices for procedures that should be done by doctors. And even when you go to a doctor's office, make sure they're credible, okay? Look at the licensing. Look them up in the Better Business Bureau. Do some research before you let people do things to your body. Oh, just cheap stuff ain't supposed to be. Get cheap clothes and cheap surgery, different things. Like, you can go get some little Fashion Nova or whatever. Don't go to Fashion Nova route when you're trying to get ass and titties, okay, and braces. Just don't do that. Or LASIK or whatever. Just don't do it. Anyway, He's going back on tour. I think she's on tour now, actually. K. Michelle can sing her ass off. She gets on my nerves in town with her extras, but she's funny. She's relatable. I don't like her on her own show. I don't think she that, entertaining, but I like her in a group setting. Okay, I like that. So, yeah, she's bringing up how she's going to be on tour, and so she has a show in LA. So she asks Bridget to open up a show for her. It's like, oh yeah, sure, but I thought Lyrica was opening up a show for you. She's like, Bridget, who? I mean, Lyrica, who? Not today. No good love. I enjoy. She brings up how she was an hour late for the show that she had her for before. So she's like, for that reason, I don't want to have her on my show because I was charged for going over for that hour because she was an hour late. Who waits the hour for the opening act? Anyway, because if you're an hour late, when you get there, you don't get to perform. Like, you just don't. Like, if you don't. Like, if you not here, you miss your chance to sing. My show would not have went over. Because she's an hour late, she didn't want to perform, honey. I would have performed my set. And then when she got there, she would have been a goddamn viewer from the front row. Matter of fact, no, the third, fourth, fifth row. Because you too late in the front row. I wouldn't have been late. I wouldn't have paid nobody over nothing. Because guess what? Her ass would not have performed. But however, she gave her a shine. It's cool. It's what it is. So she do say that she's going to talk to... They're going to kind of say, hey, I don't want you to make the same mistakes I did. Meaning, I was fucked up in this injury at one point in time, being late, being mean, being evil, whatever, doing these things, and let me, like, pull your coattails so that you don't just make my mistakes. I think that's a good thing, as I think the Bridget, that's very K. Michelle of you. That's very Kimberly of you. Was it? Was it really? We would say it was not. Anyway, Moniece comes up, she's talking about how her whole thing was how she said that Brandy was a surrogate for Ray J and Princess's baby. And she said, I said what I said because I don't like nobody who laughed at with Norwood. I said, well, this is going to be a fun evening, a fun session, a fun season, a fun day. I say, because from that notion, I say this is gonna be a good evening because I know this episode is gonna be, it's some things gonna happen. We then see Nikki. Nikki built by Mattel, baby, and Princess meet up, and now they kind of friends. Now I think the reason they friends is because like Masika's gone, Hazel E is gone, Alexis is gone. A lot of people who caused bullshit last season is gone. Who were just the feisty ones or whatever. Now Moniece is still here. And Princess and Moniece, I think, will be forever, bitch. It will always be a beef. So it is what it is. Anyway, Nikki, look, I posted a picture of Nikki from today's episode. Nikki is built by Mattel, and not she's Barbie adjacent. Okay, matter of fact, she's Mattel adjacent. She's the ghetto cousin of Mattel, built by them. And I mean, her face, she just if you Google Nikki baby before the surgery, she looks completely different. Like, it's a whole different person. Like, I mean, it's like it's just not her. And her face scares me because it doesn't move. I don't like anyone who can talk and their lips do not move. Your lips should move, your cheeks should move, none of her face doesn't move. She's an alien. It's a pod. It's a clone. Okay, what is it? It's a goddamn cocoon person. I just don't get why her face don't move, and no one is saying to her, your face not moving, ma. And every which way, sometime her face might like twitch and get stuck because the nerves are messed up from all that damn surgery. And I mean, I'm just saying, it's a trap. Like, it's the whole goddamn Barbie Dreamhouse trap with her, and I don't like it. Anyway, but she's a nice girl. We see Lyrica. Lyrica pull up. Why is Lyrica in a full-length mink? Not mink. It ain't mink. It's like squirrel fur. But why is she in a fur coat in LA? And you see the men out there with no shirts on. You see Princess and also Nikki Mattel, baby, whatever, dressed in like a, they dress like sundresses or whatever, like, maxi dresses. And she is in a full-length rat fur, raccoon fur, go, and it's pink. I'm looking like, girl, what other would you dress for? Like, you gotta be sweating bullets. My eyes don't know what's going on. Anyway, from there, we see there's a newbie among. Okay, so newbie, her name is Paris. I guess they trying to just add some BBWs. They trying to add these big, beautiful women to each little franchise. We had Tokyo for the Atlanta franchise. Now we got this girl Paris for the Hollywood franchise. Who gonna be the big girl for New York and for Miami? Because I'm like, make a whole Love Hip Hop Detroit, and I'll be the big girl. You know what I'm saying? I will get some antics, Mona. Anyway, Paris is a celebrity assistant. She was K Michelle's assistant and Keisha Cole's assistant. I'm like, but I mean, was that it? Just them two? That's your resume? Okay. Anyway, what is she? Celebrity adjacent assistant. Anyway, they meeting up or whatever. Princess bringing up how, you know, she's mad at Moniece because Moniece said that Brandy was having her baby or whatever, and so she's like, if I see her anywhere, if y'all see her anywhere, let me know. I'm gonna pull up. We gonna talk about that a little bit later. I'm gonna say this right now though. As a pregnant person, you shouldn't be saying, if y'all see so and so, I'ma pull up, call me. Like, your whole thing should be staying healthy for that baby. You shouldn't be pulling up on nobody when you're pregnant at all. And I feel like when if you do that, things are fair game. Anyway, girl, back. So we see how Lyrica also says how she's gonna meet with K Michelle to possibly be talking about the show they're gonna do. Little do she know, that ain't why K Michelle want to meet with her or whatever. So when Paris hear K Michelle's name, she's upset because supposedly I did not watch K Michelle's her show herself. So, but I heard that the girl was accused, you know what I'm saying, of one of her assistants was accused of stealing some money from her. Paris, like, I did not steal no money from her. Like, I did not steal from her. What happened was there was a phone app or an app on the phone that she paid for, and you know, it was a car service, and I used the car service to be taken somewhere for like $50. And they're like, only $50. I didn't look to say I didn't steal from her, but I used the app that she paid for when I wasn't working with her anymore. You stole something. You still use a system that you were not supposed to use again. Either way go, you use something you were not supposed to use, girl. You're a thief. Okay, you might not have went her purse and took the $50 out, but you still used something that had her credit card linked to it, and you used it, bitch. That's stealing. It's a version of it. So to try to say, well, what she should have said was, I didn't realize that it was her credit card on file for the service. I didn't realize that. That's what you should have said. But to say that you knew it was something that she set up, then you knew it was her card. You knew that, honey. So you stole it. It might have been $50. You stole it. You're just a thief, if you ask me. Anyway, she then asked Princess, but I need to kind of get close to you to get close to your husband. Like, I want to get in touch with Ray, Lord Jesus, Ray J. Not if you're stealing. Not my husband, bitch, is what I would have said. But no, Princess said, well, you know what I'm saying? You gotta talk to me and stuff because I ain't talking to him right now. Like, I'm mad at him. I kind of moved out because Ray, we got into a little disagreement or whatever. Ray left and went to Vegas. And then I had these girls DMing me photos of him and them in his hotel room. So I moved out a little bit or whatever because I'm mad. Then they showed the photo that she got from some girl saying, yeah, my friend said she was a rage or whatever, and they was there all night. I don't know if she slept with him, but she was there. When I saw the photo, I said, first of all, he looked like it's not like in his bedroom. It's probably a big hotel suite. He had a computer fully dressed, and he looked like he vibed into some music. Is what it looks like. And the girl wasn't anywhere near him. She was clearly sitting on a couch somewhere else and was sneaking the picture. But we all know you married Ray J, Dick Slanger, Norwood. Okay, that's who you married, mama. Not to say that he has the right to cheat at all, but at the same time, you married a Dick Slanger. Okay, you married a man who literally Dick Slangers his dick all over the internet with Kim Kardashian, mama. So I mean, I don't think we too surprised. And he was a partier before y'all got married. Like, you knew this. That was why y'all kept getting beefed out before. So it does not make it right at all. Not by any means. I think I'm gonna just bit me. It doesn't make it right. But I'm like, girl, we're not surprised. But again, that picture to me did not look suspect. The picture to me what made me question, who is she and why was she there? I needed a logical explanation why it was happening. Period. Point blank, period. But knowing my husband as a Ray J, and he always out other people, I'm not going to just think you cheating because someone sends me a picture. Because who knows who was there? I don't like to give him the benefit of the doubt because Ray J is a Dick Slanger. However, Princess seems to be hormonal, as she should, because she's pregnant. And again, she married a Dick Slanger. So, but you signed up to be the Dick Slanger's wife. So sometimes this is what comes with marrying a Dick Slanger. Anyway, so we then see Ray J. Ray J is hanging out with Lucci, with what's his name? and A1. First of all, I feel like Ray J hanging out with A1 and Lucci is beneath him. Okay, I feel like Ray J, even though he only had a couple of hits, I think he is still, he should be able to get some other people on the show to hang with. But whatever. Because A1 said he had a hit on the charts. Did you? Okay, if you say so. Lucci and the Inside talking how he signed this big, huge advance deal at a new label, and now he popping bottles. Well, if you signed a deal with a label and they gave you a big advance, that means you in debt. An advance means you have to make this money back plus some to even get more money. Okay, and if you don't make us any money, you still owe us that advance money back, bruh. Okay, you're dumb. Do not be taking these big advance checks if you can't guarantee that you can make that money back plus some. But in hindsight, a big check could have been 20 grand. You know what I'm saying? Because it was big to him, it might not be big to a famous person. I don't know. But I'm just like, I don't know how much he worth, how much big he is. I don't see them giving him 500 grand. Okay, I just don't, because I don't know who that man is. Anyway, and I'm like, but again, you already in debt if you took an advance and you pop a bottle, like you spend the money you ain't even got. Anyway, he bring up, oh, y'all just saw a post your wife posted. This is when she posted about what did she post? I think I wrote it down. How it sounds like something how you think he'll change, but he won't, and then he think you won't leave, but you will. A real cryptic ass message. She was posting a whole bunch of cryptic stuff, basically accusing him of cheating and how she was done with him and like trying to leave him. I remember seeing the post or whatever, and it was all in the blogs, and it was crazy. Ray just says, yeah, like I'm on the outs right now, so she got mad at me because while I was in Vegas working, doing business stuff or whatever, I'm just man of my business. He said I had friends. It was me and other guys. One guy had a girl or some girls with him, and we were there working. And then supposedly one of the girls snapped a picture of me at the computer and sent it to my girl. I said, well, that's what happens, Ray J, when you marry and you have women in your suite. Even if you with your boys, you should say, bruh, they can't be here. They can't. Or if they here, take their phones, because I ain't trying to be implicated in any of this shit. Or matter of fact, no. Before that even happens, excuse me, FaceTime your wife to show your wife the women who are there and who they with. So that way, if anybody say he was with some girl, I know it was on FaceTime. It wasn't him. The other, because some people have people with them. Before Ray J got married, he would go places. I'm sure he would take Princess Love. You know what I'm saying? So you have to kind of be proactive. Okay, when you are somewhere and your friends have some business with them, call your wife on FaceTime and say, hey babe, we here, me, him, and him, but those two hims got those two hers with them. Them two hers ain't for me. Like, look what they look like. Look at their shoes. So if they send you a picture, they wasn't with me, ma. They weren't with me, mama. I love you. They was with them. Sometimes you have to do that kind of stuff when you known as a dick singer, okay? Because it just comes with the territory. Anyway, so he says though he feels like because he had to kind of defend himself to his wife and how she was out here putting stuff on social media, he felt the need to turn up more because she did not want to be on his side. You can't do that, Ray. You can't do that. You can't do that, bruh. You just can't. At the same time, you have to at times believe your man over strangers. Okay? You do. I mean, the picture was worth not many words. It was someone else was there. But I need a logical explanation. If you can give me something logical, I can't then say you're a liar. Because again, you should not want to believe someone else over your man. You know what I'm saying? But if he would have been upright and up forth and just said it in the beginning, hey, these hoes here, but I don't care about them. I'm working. But he didn't do that, so it's the whole thing. But who cares? Anyway, K Michelle meets up with Lyrica. And again, I'm not calling her Michelle. I mean, I'm not calling her Kimberly. So they're like, oh my god, this is a great thing. You got these shows or whatever. You know, I'm happy or whatever. And she like, so about the last show we're at, you know what I'm saying? You came an hour late. And you were an hour late. I was charged for that. You know what I'm saying? I think I was very upset about that. I wasn't an hour late. That wasn't me. She's like, no, you were a full hour late. No, that's management's fault. You know what I'm saying? She's like, yeah, your management. Again, when K Michelle said it, when she initially said it, she did not say it in a mean, crazy way. It's not. She was trying to explain things to Lyrica. She was saying how, you have all this great music, but no one's going to give a fuck about that great music if you feel entitled and you're doing things that are costing people money. You were supposed to perform at my show. You were an hour late. We had to pay more money. Like, so at that point in time, no one cares about the music because you costing us money. Lyrica, it's like, well, I don't think that's true, whatever. I don't think I'm entitled. I work hard for what I have. And I don't think she meant entitled as in you don't work hard, which I think she felt like you thought I can be late. For whatever the reason was, you thought you can be late. And so, she's like, but you called me 3 days before the show and I had to get my own stuff. Honey, K Michelle said I could have called Susie Q or Wayne Bro Bright to come shine some goddamn light. I said, bitch, you rhyming? This is what they wanted Erica Mena to do to Atlanta, and she didn't give them shit. Okay, they really should have gotten K. If they could have got K Michelle back, would have been great, but her and Marquita would never be friends. Anyway, Erica failed, and where K Michelle in one episode is shining. Okay, her antics in this season, to see even her storyline this season is more entertaining than Erica come off that fake ass jet, get in that fake ass car with Jazzy Faye. Girl, bye. I just cannot take it. Anyway, so Lyrica said something like, I have to fake it till I make it. I'm my own team or whatever. I have to buy my own stuff. She's saying the reason that she was probably late. I have to do things on my own. It's all on me. I have to fake it till I make it. Casey Michelle said, I ain't faking shit. Like, I don't fake anything anymore. I'm all about the real stuff. When K Michelle got up and stood up and went and started talking on the microphone, I said, bitch, it's finna be a show. It is about to be a show, because who gets up from having a one-on-one conversation and gets on the microphone? I was like, somebody put a comment out to read it. Anyway, yeah, she got on the microphone. I'm looking like a bitch. It's finna be a show, honey. She then said, you can't be faking it the same way you faking your marriage. I said, faking a marriage? I said, what? Faking a marriage? What is going on, honey? And it just kind of rolled off her tongue so easily. I'm like, this is gonna be good. She's like, what? You know what? I was. Lyrica leaves. So she leaves. K Michelle says they have what I would call a musical marriage. You know what I'm saying? They just with each other for the music. Like, she's a singer, he's a producer. They not really in love. They don't have no real chemistry or whatever. I don't believe that. I do think they have chemistry. I do think it could have started because she was a singer, he was a producer. That's probably where it came from. But I don't think the marriage is fake. I don't think that. Anyway, it was because K Michelle then, like, I'm tired. She took all my energy. I need an IV because her ass stuff. She is then getting in the IV in there in the practicing singing space. She has the IV in her arm and she's sitting on the stool. Anyway, I'm like, this is kind of crazy because she has an IV because she got the semen in her ass. Lyrica saying, my marriage isn't fake. What is fake is her the fake silicone in her ass. I'm like, but Lyrica, your body built by Mattel adjacent, so you just as fake as her with your body. Like, y'all bodies are both built by someone other than God, okay, by Dr. Someone. Anyway, Lyrica comes back in like, this what you gonna do? K Michelle became a fucking stand-up comedian. She became D. Ray Davis. She became Duval. She started shouting these insults like, get out of his storm out here in this damn Spanx. Your album went brick. I'm like, why is she doing all this with a goddamn IV in her arm, bitch? She called that girl Storm and then said, I would not take you home because I don't want like pussy juice on me. She basically her coochie was blown out. It was just so much that she was just shooting off that Lyrica could not get a good comeback in. Let me get a mic. What you need a mic for? I'm like, girl, Lyrica, you don't need a mic. They argue back and forth. K Michelle with her IV in her arm is trying to fight Lyrica, who fight with IV. And when she couldn't get to her, she fucking pushed a stool. Not through, bitch. Push a stool to. I said, this is some shit. This is some shit. She then says, you trying to fuck my friend Safari too? That's, I saw the text messages. I'm like, when she said it, Lyrica didn't look mad. Lyrica looked caught. She looked shocked that K Michelle said it, and not a thing like I can't. That's a because anyone else would say you lying. No, she said it, and Lyrica looked like, oh my god, someone said it out loud. Like it, I believe it. I believe it simply because of how Lyrica stopped dead in her tracks at hearing it out loud. Like, bitch, this isn't real shit. I was like, oh, she did it. She did it. K Michelle came to bring the drama this season. She said, I'm not letting you hoes rattle me, but I'm rattled. I'm gonna rattle these cages back at y'all. Again, she not what's her damn name? She not Kimberly yet. This is K Michelle. Okay, take it or leave it. Anyway, we see Tiara and Nikki at Lucci party. Don't really care. She runs to Ray J. They cool. You know, they both happy. Both of them are sober. Whatever. They have not seen each other in a couple of years. Tiara's sober. We ain't seen no dick on her face yet. Ray's happy. Whatever. Being a father is that whole thing. He do bring up how he's happy being a dad, even though his wife left him a note saying that she was moving out and moving in with a friend. Girl, we don't care. Anyway, Lucci out there making stripper songs. I mean, he has a song called Skirt Skirt. I have no idea what that means. I mean, I know it's Let Me See You Twerk. Skirt. I know that song. But I was like, I don't know what he talking about. I mean, he makes stripper songs. And stripper sing songs too. But, I mean, is he a stripper song, like, dude? It was just weird. And then it was this other girl who came up. A girl named Apple Watts, who was a dancer with a big fake booty, okay, big fake ass. You can't tell me any different. She dancing on the floor to a song. At one point, she was on the floor and she was moving her butt up and down and making her body move like a. I'm like, okay, she's a whole goddamn transformer, because her body was moving. Let me stop doing that. That's not nice. Anyway, she's a stripper, and I mean, okay. Her butt is big. She got edges. Her edges is made by Oral-B toothbrushes. Okay, that's where edges came from. And she was trying to talk to A1 because she's like, I'm also a rapper. I want to get in this rap business or whatever. Like, can I rap for you? What I say is, congrats to old girl, because she shot her shot. When you want to be a rapper and you're in Hollywood or whatever and you own a show, shoot your shot at whoever. I mean, it was staged because I think she knew he would be there. So, I mean, it was what it was. But at the same time, she saw him and she shot her shot and it was what it was. I don't like her rapping. I don't. At first, I didn't like it. Towards the end, she sounded like kind of cute or whatever with it. Like if she get with my producer, it can be something. But her edit is made by Oral-B toothbrushes. I don't like them. Okay, get them off. Anyway, at this point in time, she starts dancing for him because she's a stripper. Because he said, like, that ass. He said something about her ass. And she said, no, it's all here. And she started twerking her butt on. She was twerking her butt or whatever. And he was tossing ones. She's a stripper. He had ones. She was doing her job. Lyrica walk in upset at the whole K Michelle thing. And then she pissed. What the fuck you doing? What's going on? Apple Watts apologizes to Lyrica. Like, I'm sorry. My bad. I'm Apple. I'm a dancer. I was doing my job. He had ones. My bad. But, you know, he's married. Everybody in there married. Girl, she's a stripper. This is not your first time knowing that your husband was dancing with a stripper. Don't play that game at all. He's in Atlanta. He probably always in them goddamn strip clubs. She called an apple, like rotten apple or whatever. She slapped A1. It was a whole bunch of bullshit. If you ask me, you should never be slapping your husband in public, because that is just disrespectful to your husband. Like, ain't no need to slap him, because, like I said, it ain't the first time he probably been with some strippers. Why you surprised? Girl, bye. I don't care. And again, the girl, as she said, I was doing my job. Whatever. I don't really care. Outside, she mad because what K Michelle did, so she's telling him about that. And since she said this, she said that. She said I was being entitled. She also said I was fucking with Safari, and that wasn't true. But when she said it, the pause he made was like, is you? Nah, that ain't true. We know that ain't true, bro. Whatever. He then says he produced on one of K Michelle's songs, and so he kind of know her, whatever. So he gonna go talk to her. For a man to be involved in two women's arguments is a pussy move to me. There was no reason. I mean, she can go tell her husband what happened, but you should not send your husband to check a woman about a conversation or argument that y'all had. That should be between y'all. Men should not be getting involved in these women issues. You should not, because again, men should not be beefing with women. And again, the issue she had is with you, and not even the issue. She just did not like how you was late to her show, and then that kind of just escalated up and up and up. But again, the issue should not, A1 should not be going to talk to K Michelle to check her in any kind of way. It's a pussy movie, you ask me. Anyway, right to get home, honey. Princess gone, but his mama there, and she cut the light on. She's there on the couch or whatever, and she's upset. You know what I'm saying? She's pissed off because her son's wife out here on social media spreading rumors that he's cheating on her, and she feels as if, you know what I'm saying, that can affect the whole family. He like, nah, it shouldn't, and it shouldn't, but it do, because I think at the end of the day, Sonya Norwood is a manager in her head at all times, and they mama. So her thing is, this person who's a client, his wife should not be the one causing bad press that fucks up the whole family. Like, you should, and then you're also insinuating that his sister is the surrogate. So you're saying that his sister pregnant. So it's a whole fucked up trifecta. So I completely get the reason Mama Norwood is pissed off, because your wife is causing the blogs to have these stories. Like, it should never come from your wife, and that's the thing. You want to have a tight ship. Just period. Beyonce ain't leaking no stories about Jay-Z. She might, we will never know. Anyway, but your wife's IG should not be posting stories about you and causing the drama. And she like, I don't like it, and until she apologized publicly, I ain't fucking with her. And I'm like, well, you know what? I see that. Apple Watts is a stripper. She live in the hood. She doing bad. Trying to do good to provide for her kids, get a better life, and that's it. We'll see more about her stuff next time. It was what it was. So there's an event at AD, who was Monique's girlfriend, is having like a fashion show for her shoes or clothes or whatever, and we see she's there. You know, Monique is there. Mr. Ray is there. Mr. Ray. And them braids. What in the Shanae Jenkins is going? I mean, girl, I posted that picture of him in them damn braids. I kept cackling, bitch. I said, who told him to do that? And then I swear, I feel like he colored in some of his little side hair or whatever. It was bad. And he had a red little ponytail. I was like, bitch, what is going on here? Like, I'm just expecting Shanae to come out like, what you doing? It was just so. I was just not like, it was just so stupid. Anyway, Bridget was also there, and the newbie Paris was also there. Paris is going to be issues this season. I can tell it already. When Bridget and Paris are talking, walking up to the fashion show, whatever, we know Bridget know K Michelle, and she wants K Michelle and Paris to kind of patch things up. She then says, K is different now than what she was doing before. I think you should call her. I'm going to give you her new number, and you do with it as you see fit. I don't want bitch, you know me, to give someone who I don't fuck with my number. Bridget, you broke a whole little rule. You don't give anyone someone's number. What you should have did was, since you should have asked K Michelle, is it okay if I give her your number? Or better yet, and then let Kay say, I hate for anyone. Someone gave my number to an old friend of mine who I knew like my old neighborhood, who is in jail. Gave him my goddamn phone number, and he, oh my god, he would call me all the fucking time, and he would pay for the phone calls, so it wasn't as if I was paying for him. But I'm like, and the first time you called, I was like, how did you get my number? Oh, so and so gave it to me. I'm like, bitch, what? Do not give out people's phone numbers. Just don't do that. Anyway, we then see that Paris realized that Monique is there. And Princess said last time, if y'all see Monique anywhere, let me know. So she go and she tell Princess that Monique is there. Princess then come there, interrupts the show to address Monique. Now Monique's in the audience looking pissed off, like I want to murder this bitch, but she's pregnant and I can't murder this bitch when I'm pissed off. Princess coming talking about, you know what I'm saying, you're a fake lesbian, you need to take your meds, stop focusing on me, and we can talk after I have my baby. Monique say, look, holla at me when you drop that demon seed. I say, bitch, demon seed, Lord Jesus. Anyway, Princess then says, I can show you how to be a good mom. Princess, you don't know that because you're not a mom yet, okay? And I think as a mother, you shouldn't come at other mothers, because you don't know that girl's struggle. And could Moniece be a better mom in the past? She can. Is she trying to be a better mom now? She is. What I don't like about this is that Moniece wasn't fucking with her. You know what I'm saying? Moniece was there, met her own goddamn own business. And here come pregnant princess trying to start some shit with someone who she know can't physically get at her. Don't come at me with fighting words, bitch, and when I can't fight you. Because if you come at me with fighting words, I'm going to assume you don't care about that fetus and all bets is off and I can beat your ass. And that's my personal opinion. I do not like when a pregnant woman shows up for a fight. I feel like you cannot be a pregnant woman and show up to cause a ruckus and then say, I'm going to shake the shark tank and the shark better not bite me because I'm with child. No, bitch, you don't go shaking shark tanks. Because if you do, the shark will bite you. Moniece is a loose cannon, okay? We know that. Moniece will beat a bitch ass if she can get to them. We know that too. She has shown that season after season. Princess should have never went down there and said shit to her. Princess should have waited after she had a damn baby and then say all you want to say to her. When you are, I feel like any pregnant woman should not be putting a child in harm's way. And I feel like Princess went there not caring that she was pregnant. You can't assume people won't beat your ass because you're pregnant. You just can't. Because people are savage out in these streets. And even though I know she's like, well, we got security that she can't really get to me, but you wanted to make her look. I feel like Princess did that to make Moniece look like a piece of shit for trying to get to her, because she tried to get to her through a chair, which tried to throw a chair. She tried to get to her when she could not get to her physically. Let me try to throw something that can maybe hit you. Now, what Moniece did was wrong as fuck, because yes, Princess is pregnant. However, don't bring your pregnant ass to the goddamn shark tank, shake the shark tank, and get pissed or be mad that the shark tries to bite your ass. You should not have been there in the first fucking place. And I don't blame Moniece. They don't get along, bitch. You don't go to a place with a person you don't get along with if you ain't ready to get. Don't come with me trying to argue and fuss and fight if I'm gonna look like an asshole for getting at you the same way you getting at me. Don't come to me and say, talk to me when I have this baby. No, bitch, don't come say shit to me till that baby drops. Okay? It can be 2 days after the baby was born. I'm beating that ass. Point blank. I don't care. I hate when women put their babies in danger and then want to call foul when someone gives them what they came there for. Okay? Don't put y'all babies in harm's way. Don't let someone bait you into an argument. Just don't do it. Just don't fucking do it. Point blank to the period. Anyway, they pull her off. Princess is out of there and was with us. The last scene, K. Michelle and A1 meeting up. It was, A1 is petty princess. He give me all kind of Powerpuff teas in the situation. Him checking K. Michelle was a bitch move. You can't tell me any different. K tell him, like, I feel like Lyrica is spoiled. And I tried to tell her that she was late for my show, and she did it because she was spoiled, and she got mad at me. He then say how K. Michelle sound just because her last album was a flop. What? Wait, what? Even if K. Michelle's last album did flop, Lyrica album did a fluke. Okay? It was a fluke. A flop and a fluke was two different things. We know what a flop is. I have no idea what a fluke is. Okay? Point blank to the period. K. Michelle, at the end of the day, is doing sold out tours. She is touring all over. She is a talented singer. We can't nobody tell anybody. She's a talented singer at the end of the day. And if you think about it, Lyrica was trying to be the opening act for K. Michelle. The fuck by. You sound stupid. You know what I'm saying? He then mentioned how, well, I also brought up how Safari and how your wife was trying to sleep with a Safari. He like, yeah, I don't believe that. She's like, well, I don't tell no lies. I wouldn't lie to you. He then says, well, I'm not gonna lie to you either. He said, no, if she gonna cheat with someone, it will be with someone more lit than me. Safari is more lit than you. We don't even really like you. You can go ahead. You can go. Misuse. I'm gonna love and joy. You know what I'm saying? Go on some fucking where. So She then says, you know what I'm saying, he then tells her, you know what I'm saying, you can't sing, your voice is whack, your voice is trash, your last album was trash, even though he was a producer on it, okay? And she said, but you're a vocal producer, so what are you talking about? So whatever. He kind of going off or whatever, just saying how you would never be a Beyonce or a Rihanna. She's like, I don't want to be. I want to be, I'm me or whatever. She says, you know what I'm saying, I can sing, but your wife ain't no star either. At this point in time, A1 is a bitch. Simple as that. I mean, K Michelle then escorted him out of her house and said, you know, have a nice night, ma'am. Let him go out, and just they kind of went back and forth with it. It's just shooting insults. At the end of the day, A1 made his wife look pathetic because you had to down another singer who is talented. She didn't say that your wife. She didn't start off saying your wife wasn't talented. She said your wife was spoiled and she was late and she should not be doing that. You then tried to attack her career and then say you banned from radio because you was always late for studio stuff or whatever, or you was late or wasn't showing up for press stuff or whatever. But I think we kind of heard that before, and K Michelle said, I don't want her to go through the same things that I went through. She said that, bitch. So again, I don't think she banned. I think she's doing shows wherever, and who cares? At the end of the day, A1 and Lyrica, it's just fucking crazy, and it was fucking stupid. I did not mean, why am my video so long today? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm done. Put a comment below if you've been watching all this time. The code is Count Chocula, Fruity Pebbles, Frosted Flakes, or Tricks Are for Kids. Put one of them in. Peace.